joining my new video. Today is a super exciting day for me because one, I'm getting a haircut after 4 months in this really long lockdown in Auckland, New Zealand. So I'm looking forward to taming this beast a little bit. And the second thing is I'm going to be showing you how to make some really delicious and flavorful Mexican tacos, keto friendly of course. So the first thing to do is to marinate the meat. So the earlier you do this, the better. Just infuses the meat with the flavor and it's going to make it more tender and juicy when you cook it. So in this bowl I've got 400 to 500 grams of chicken thighs. For most dishes really, I prefer to use chicken thighs because it remains quite tender and moist and works really well with Mexican food. I've also got about 1/4 of a pack of this chipotle spice mix. You can use any spice mix of your preference, but I've gone with this smoky chipotle flavor for today. And I've also added a really good dollop of extra virgin olive oil. Again, you can use any oil that you like. My preference in this case is to use olive oil. So all you need to do is put it into the bowl and give it a really good mix and let it marinate. You really want to make sure that all of the chicken is coated, that every single bite of the chicken that you have is really flavorful and has that really nice spice mix infused into the meat. And then, as I said, I'll probably return back in 4 to 5 hours to put together the rest of the Mexican tacos. So look forward to seeing you soon. In a few seconds you will see the hair transformation and we will catch up soon. See ya! Welcome back. It's been 5 hours. I've finally had my hair done. What do you think? I've had my meat marinating in the fridge for the last 5 hours as well. I've got the pan heating up in the background, so that one's ready to go. So let's start cooking. Okay, I've got the pan on a medium to high heat now, so I'm going to add my extra virgin olive oil. Just want to cover the bottom of the pan nicely. You can see that smoking, so I can tell that the pan is ready for the chicken. And turn the pan on. So what you can use is just one of the anti-splatter. Oh, I don't even know what you actually would call this one. Anti-splatter cover. So that would just stop the oil from splattering everywhere and giving me 3rd-degree burns. This one will probably take maybe about 3 minutes on each side, and after that one I'm going to let it rest as well. Been cooking the chicken for about 6 minutes now. In the meantime, I threw my 3rd piece of chicken in there. So as mentioned earlier, I'm just going to let it rest for a few minutes. The chicken will continue to cook during that time. And we don't need to put the chicken in straight into the taco as soon as it's cooked. We'll just let it sit and that will allow the juices to remain inside the meat. And while that one's resting, I'm going to cook my 3rd piece of meat. Okay, so my chicken is cut up nicely now. So to prepare my tacos, I've got 2 reduced carb wraps. If you're not doing the keto diet or you're not doing low carb, then feel free to use any wrap that you like. My preference of course is to use these ones. So I've got a grill which is heating up at the moment. And the trick with this one is when I make these tacos, I want the outside to be nice and crispy, but the inside to be nice and fluffy. That way I can put my filling in without the taco from breaking. Taco. So that one was smoking a bit. So I'm just going to put a little bit of grated cheese inside. And that one will melt nicely and be super yummy once it comes out of the grill. I'll just do one at a time, and in the meantime I'm also going to prepare a really simple salad. So in my salad bowl I've just washed some mixed lettuce leaves as well as I've chopped some fresh coriander in that one as well. You really have to keep an eye on these wraps as well, because as soon as it's done, you get to the point of no return and you won't be able to at least use it for this recipe anymore. So I've got my lettuce leaves. I'm going to add in some thinly sliced red onion. I've just got one small tomato to add in as well. Just going to give it a little squeeze of lemon juice and some salt and pepper as well. Okay, that one is almost done. It's getting some nice color on it at the moment. Okay, oops, actually I forgot I need to put in the olive oil as well. Okay, just a light drizzle, otherwise it will be too moist. That one is done. It's got a nice golden color on the wrap now. And I can hear the cheese is sizzling away nicely. Okay, excuse the fingers, they're clean, trust me, I washed them before. Okay, so that salad's done. I'm just going to rinse my hands. Okay, so now we can start putting the taco together. Going to turn that one off. So it's really up to you what you put in as your filling. In this case, I've got the salad. I've got some guacamole as well, which will work really nice in this one. I've got a smoky chipotle sauce as well, that's also going to enhance the flavour of the spice mix in the chicken. And of course I've got my chicken as well. So let's get this one out of the grill. So, as I said earlier, the trick was not to cook it too much so that you cannot open it. But thankfully, in this case, I can still open it quite nicely. I'm just going to adjust the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so I've got my wrap with the cheese melted nicely in that one. I'm just going to put in my salad. You can throw it in whatever way you like, but obviously if you lay it out quite nicely, then it's going to be better for presentation. Okay, I've got my chicken here. Okay, that looks good. I'm just going to get a spoon, put it all in my hand. And dollop in however much you like. And last but not least, my chipotle sauce. Got a bit of flavour there. Okay, that looks great. So all I need to do now is fold it back over because I didn't cook it right through. The taco is still quite flexible. And I'm just going to prepare one more and then we'll give it a go. So this is my second wrap. I ate the first one already, so I can tell you my thoughts on the first one. So the wrap or taco itself remains nice and crispy on the outside, but of course you've got that nice melted cheese on the inside as well. The chicken was really tender and juicy. The chipotle spice mix came through really nicely as well. And the chipotle sauce that I used brought together the flavors really well as well. The salad makes the taco really fresh, and I would definitely recommend adding in the coriander as well. It brings together those Mexican flavors really well, and just as another dimension to the meal. This is a low carb keto option. If you're not doing keto, that's okay. You can use regular tacos or regular wraps, and the rest of the menu remains relatively the same as well. So please give it a go. If you like it, give it a like. If you like my haircut, give it a like. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.